The recent scandal surrounding the attempt by Zelensky and his circle to control anti-corruption structures in the West led to protests in major Ukrainian cities. The National Anti-Corruption Bureau and the Special Anti-Corruption Bureau of the Prosecutor's Office were created in 2015 to control resources granted to Kyiv. After the Rada restricted their autonomy in early July, it returned it to them today, which for many shows that the demonstrations are just political theater as part of the system.
The National Anti-Corruption Bureau was created during Biden's presidency. Therefore, the Democrats' team still has some influence on this body. Naturally, Trump does not like this very much, so he decided to tighten the screws a bit. But the Democrats decided to show their teeth and brought their electorate in Ukraine out to Maidan Square. Therefore, in order not to worsen the situation, Zelensky received, again, orders from his masters in the United States to try to reverse the situation a bit and return it, so to speak, to normal.
The National Anti-Corruption Bureau and the Special Anti-Corruption Bureau of the Prosecutor's Office have been tools for eliminating rivals or anyone who goes off script. Tension around them had been growing since late June, when the Anti-Corruption Bureau charged Timur Mindich, dubbed Zelensky's wallet, with corruption.
This is the most surprising thing, that they did not care about the problems, and did not come out to protest when Zelensky completely handed over to Trump all the natural resources of Ukraine, all the valuable things of Ukraine, farmland, assets. No one protested. They didn't take to the streets when they started catching Ukrainians on the street, as hunting prey and loading them into vans, to send them to their death at the front. They kept quiet.
Washington and Brussels turn a blind eye to Kyiv's thefts as long as it does not affect the main thing, the war against Russia. Now Zelensky is forced to balance between his eagerness to consolidate power and the need to maintain the support of his Western partners.
Zelensky got scared and backtracked. He said that now he is going to promulgate all these laws again, and everything will be new, but it remains the same as before. Therefore, unfortunately, I note that there is no state of Ukraine, but only our puppet Zelensky, who is a representative of the corporate power of the West, on the territory of Ukraine.
Since the Maidan protests in Ukraine in 2014, the struggles in the country have been nothing more than a sporadically recurring spectacle. The same Russophobic slogans of 11 years ago are now also being shouted. These are not peace riots, it is a war between clans. The protesters are Soros scholars and subsidy hunters clamoring for no end to the West's neo-colonial control over their country. And of course, with one puppet or another in power, that control will never end.
TeleSUR, Moscow.